Well, good morning, guys. Tim with Outdoors for Adventure. If you've paid any attention to our community page, you would saw that I had posted a picture of an iSpring water filter system that I have installed. And I've got it pulled out. I want to do a little quick video about it and show y'all exactly what it is. So let me flip this camera around and show you the system. Okay, this is the iSpring water system. This is a 6-stage system, and you can get a 5-stage, and it is cheaper, but I'll explain why I think going with the 6-stage is better. Now, with this system, it's not small. I mean, it does take up some space under your cabinet, but it's not just too bad. The biggest thing that takes up space is, I pan around here, you have this container here, storage tank, that you have to use with this system. But anyway, the first thing I'll do is kind of go through the filters, and I saved the tags off of each one that is in here. You screw these off, and then they slide in, and you screw it back on. Now, this does come with a complete set of instructions that are pretty good. But that first filter, the one you can see through here, is the very first stage, and it gets all the big particles out of your water. But that would be stage 1, which is right here, the sediment filter. I'll just kind of show you the tag. Then you go to 2, and it's going to be the carbon filter. And then you've got the third one, which is another carbon filter. So that's your 3 stages. That's 1, 2, and 3. Okay, then you're going to go up, and you've got this reverse osmosis membrane. And when you slide that one in, you'll take this lid off after you have removed this connector, which is easy to do. And the membrane will slide in, and then you just put it all back together. And let's see, that there. This filter in particular will last 2 to 3 years. It depends on the source water quality, your usage, and how often the three pre-filters are replaced. So this is one of your most important filters, in my opinion. Now, you will get some water waste with this system, probably about, for each cup of water, I'm going to say you're going to lose 2 cups. Now, that's just an estimate. And but anyway, let's keep on going with the system here. After it goes through the reverse osmosis, it'll come out of your tank, or through here, into the okay, after it goes through reverse osmosis, it's going to go through this filter up here. This is another sediment filter for fine particle, really fine stuff. And then it's going to go from there into this alkaline filter. This is a 6th filter. What this does is actually it's an alkaline and mineral filter. This system takes so much out of your water that it also takes out some of the good minerals that are in water. So as you can see, you've got red beads here, and then over here these are kind of tan color beads, but these recharge your water with the good stuff. And if without this, we had a system similar to this, and the water tasted, I don't know if you'd call it hard water, or I don't know, it just had kind of a little bit of a rough taste to it. And it was because the system was taking out the minerals. And with this one, it recharges the water to where you get that good taste again. Having this system has cut out buying bottled waters. We have water containers that we take on our camping trips. So we just fill them from the sink and take our filtered water with us. This water tastes really good. I've had it installed for a while now and have had zero issues and zero leaks out of it. So talking about leaks, let's talk a little bit about the hookup on here. It does come with a book of instructions, and I'm not going to do a step-by-step. Just read the instructions here. It's easy to do. It also comes with some spare parts. Now, these connectors, let's see if I can flip it around. I left extra length on my hoses so I could pull this completely out of the cabinet to change filters. So that's a little bit of a mess. But on these connectors, let's say this blue one here. When you get this, these lines are not hooked up, okay? Now some of them are, these short ones that can stay on the system, like say this one here is already pre-done. All these little ones are already, you know, these stay together, so they come from the factory done. But these long hoses, you have to hook up. Let me move these gloves out of the way here. This system comes with the valve. I don't know if y'all can see it, it's dark back there, but this white valve with the blue handle, it comes with that, and it comes with adapters. And I had to use one adapter to hook up to the connector that I have back there for this to screw onto it. And everything worked just fine. And I said this red line is your water coming into the system. And it comes in right here. Let's pop this off, it just slides off. It comes in right here. And all these connectors are the same. You'll pull this little blue C clamp or clip out completely. You will push this blue ring down if you want to remove this line, okay? But since we're installing it, just pretend like this line was not there. You would pull the blue clip, you would push this ring down. Actually, when you push this hose in, it's going to push that down. And you want to be sure you push that in, I believe it's 5/8 of an inch, but you want to be sure you push it in till it stops and it's seated. And then you can pull it back a little bit and it'll give enough room that you can slide this clip in to make for a watertight seal. All of the connections are like this, and it is very easy to do. And for my first install, I had zero leaks, okay? So it's really simple to do. But you've got your water in. Red is your water in. And then yellow goes to your tank over here. And of course you've got another yellow. This one's pre-installed. It goes to your reverse osmosis filter membrane. And then you have a black that comes out. Oh, where's the black one at? It's on here somewhere. Oh, there it is, right there. Okay, here's your black one. This is already laying in the system, and you're just going to connect your black hose here, and it's your wastewater line. And it comes with this clamp system here. You drill a hole in your pipe the size of the hose, and then you'll slide it in, and that clips just like all the other ones, you know. And this just bolts on. There's a piece of seal that goes around here. And as your system works, you may hear water draining or drip, drip, drip. But that's your system working, and the wastewater is going down your drain. That's just part of having a reverse osmosis system. So I really don't know what else to say about this, other than I got it off Amazon. I think it was under $200, and it was very simple to install. The water tastes really good out of it. I've used it for a while now and have 0 leaks. Now, while we're on the subject of this, you'll see this unit here. Now, what this is you place it in your red line. That's the water coming from your spigot. And then you'll set it flat. It has some adhesive on the bottom. You'll stick it to the bottom of your shelf. And if it leaks and this starts getting wet, there's a membrane in there that will swell and it'll shut your water line off. And that way no water's going to your system. I chose not to install this. I've had a system like this before, and I never had any issues with leaking. But what we do, if we're going to leave the house for any length of time, I just reach down here and turn the valve off, and don't worry about it. And like I said, once this membrane activates, you actually have to take this apart and buy another membrane to put in there. So to me, it's added cost. Now, if you're worried that it's going to leak, then by all means put that in there. But like I said, I've run one for years and never had any issues. So if you're going to be gone any length of time, just turn your valve off, and the water's not going to the system. So if something happens, you don't have to worry about it. Now, one other thing that I guess I ought to talk about is these filters is replacement. And there is a section in here. I'll just kind of show you some of the book while I'm going, but it shows everything. I was really impressed with the instructions and how everything wires up. They did a really good job talking about the system, and just everything is covered. Now let me get to the right. This talks about that leak detector, and you can see how the membrane is in there. It's got the replacement part numbers. You can hook it to your ice maker. I haven't done that yet, but all I have to do is get a T fitting and I can tie it into my ice maker. Now here's what I was after. Here's your filters that's on this. And I don't know if you can kind of see your replacement, how long these things are going to last. And you're looking at 6 to 12 months, 6 to 12 months, 6 to 12 months, 1 to 3 years, 12 months, and 6 to 12 months. Now on my last one, I monitored this first one, and when it started looking pretty dirty, I would go ahead and change it, whether it was made at 6 months or 12 months or however long. Sometimes it lasted longer than that. As long as it looked good and clean, I didn't worry too much about it. As long as the water pressure coming out of the spigot, which I should show you, it comes with a spigot that mounts in your countertop, and that'll be this spigot right here. We had a soap dispenser in the counter that we never used, so I took that out and we just reused the hole for that. And it's a little bit leaky right here. There's water right there, but that's not leaking. That is from me doing dishes earlier. I need to dry everything up better. But anyway, that's what the spigot looks like. Now, I think we could have ordered one in bronze to went with our faucet spigot. But at the time that I looked, this was the only one in stock, and I didn't care what it looked like, so it worked for me. So anyway, I don't know what else to tell you on this. I do know that this will cut using your water bottles, plastic water bottles. You can recycle these used filters. So, you know, it's not like there's going to be more waste with this. It's going to be less waste with this. When you figure how many plastic bottles you're cutting completely out of your life, you're cutting a lot of plastic out. So I forgot what the cost comparing this to buying bottled water was, but this was way cheaper. It's not going to take you long to get your money back out of it. And another aspect of this is it's making your water safer to drink. Our water company here does a pretty good job with their water. But I'm not one to watch a lot of local news. So there's been times they've issued boiled water orders and I never got the memo. And we continue drinking the water. Our water system, our company, has actually been hacked. It was hacked back in November and it was hacked in December, I think December 6th. Which I think is more of the computer billing, you know, that part of it. But you just never know. And I thought this was a good idea for those just in case. I know there was time, I forgot exactly when it was, they were supposed to be treating the water for something or another. And it wasn't being done, and they were caught. You know, I don't know the story behind it. I don't know if it was an on-purpose thing or just an accident or for sure what was going on. But I do know something had happened. They hadn't treated the water for something, and there was a possibility that it could make you sick. And I can't go into details because I don't know the full story. I just read that this happened. So if you have something like this, you're kind of prepared for those instances where mistakes are made or maybe the water's not treated like it should be. You've got a little more safety, you know, because this is going to take all that out of your water. So I think it's good to have for a precaution if you're on like city water. And this will also take the fluoride. This will also get the fluoride out of your water. So, you know, you can do a lot more research on the system. And I will put full information that I can find on the description of this video. So you can read through it, you know, and if you're looking to do something like this, kind of give you an idea of what this one does. I researched quite a few of them. Now this one is, let me see if I can find this too. I know this video is kind of dragging on. This one is supposed to be approved. Let me pause this. Okay, as I was saying, this system is NSF ANSI 58 certified. Some systems don't have that certification. This also has a 1-year money-back guarantee, 1-year manufacturer warranty, and it tells you how to go about getting that taken care of. And this is kind of an installation diagram. Getting a little bit of light glare on it. I'll try posting a different picture. Let's see. Turn this around here. But like I said, it's got a really good instruction pamphlet with it, so you shouldn't have any trouble hooking it up. The hardest part for me was climbing in the cabinet and reaching up to hook the blue line to the faucet that's up top. But other than that, it was really simple, and we love the taste of the water now. We can tell a big difference from the water we was getting without it, and it's really good water. And eventually I will get it tied to the ice system, and basically what I will do is I'll put a T in this line right here, the red line, So, no, not that line. I will put a T in this blue line and run it to the ice system. But that's it, folks. If you're looking for a water system, this is the one that I chose after researching them. And I'll put the Amazon link in the description if you want to go check it out there. But I'm glad that I've got this to cut back on plastics going in our environment, and I feel better about the safetyness part of it. You know, if the city messes up on the water, or if they cut into a line and work on it, and I don't get notified that I need to boil water or something, this is going to help protect us from bad water. So until next time, I hope y'all enjoyed the video. And if you have any questions, feel free to ask, and I'll do my best to answer. Y'all have a great week.